Hey everyone, and a super warm welcome to Easy and Smart Reads.
Thanks so much for being here. Today, we're diving into an absolutely mind-bending book.
Do you ever feel completely trapped in that cycle, like trying hard, having really good intentions, but just not getting anywhere?
Oh, absolutely. It's such a common feeling. But you know, the habits for success, they aren't some big secret. Stephen Covey, he basically showed their universal laws, principles that just work.
Okay, so are you ready for maybe a radical change?
Yeah.
Because this deep dive into the 7 habits of highly effective people starts right now.
Welcome, everyone. Yeah, our mission today is pretty important. It's about shifting away from what Covey called the personality ethic, quick fixes, techniques, social image.
Right, the surface stuff.
Exactly. And getting back to the character ethic, things like integrity, courage, justice, these habits, they're steps on what he termed the maturity continuum.
Moving from dependence to independence, and then
To interdependence, that's the goal.
Okay, let's dive in. First is the private victory. Self-mastery. Habit 1, be proactive. Love this idea from Viktor Frankl, right? That space between stimulus and response.
That's where our freedom lies, our power to choose. It's huge. Reactive people, they say things like, he makes me so mad.
Blaming outside forces.
Yeah. But proactive people, they focus on their circle of influence. They use language like, I choose, or I will. You own your response.
Okay, that makes sense. But choosing my response is one thing. How do I make sure I'm choosing the right things to respond to? Like proactively working on what matters.
Good question. That leads straight into habit 2. Begin with the end in mind.
The mental creation first.
Precisely. You wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, right?
Yeah.
Same idea. Covey uses that powerful exercise, visualizing your own funeral.
Sounds a bit grim, but it forces you to think about your core values, your mission.
It really does. And it highlights the difference between leadership and management.
Oh yeah, leadership is making sure the ladder's against the right wall.
And management is climbing it efficiently. You need leadership first. Which wall are you even climbing?
Gotcha. And then habit 3 brings it all together.
Put first things first. This is the physical creation. It's about living in quadrant 2.
Okay, remind us, quadrant 2 is?
Important, but not urgent. Things like planning, prevention, relationship building, exercise. We usually get stuck in quadrant URID, urgent and important, crises.
Firefighting mode.
Exactly. Or quadrant 3, urgent but not important, interruptions, some meetings. Habit 3 is about prioritizing based on importance, not just urgency.
This feels like the PPC balance thing too, the goose and the golden egg.
Absolutely. P is production, the golden eggs. PC is production capability, the health of the goose. You gotta take care of the goose, maintain your assets, your energy, your relationships. That's quadrant 2 thinking.
Okay, so that's the private victory habits, 1, 2, 3, getting yourself sorted, then comes the public victory.
Right. Working effectively with others. Interdependence. Habit 4. Think win-win.
Not win-lose or lose-win.
Or even lose-lose. Win-win seeks mutual benefit. It takes maturity, balancing courage, stating your needs with consideration for the other person's needs.
But is that always realistic? Like in a tough negotiation, what about the abundance mentality versus scarcity?
Great point. Win-win is the ideal, but if you genuinely can't find a solution that benefits both parties, the next best option is no deal.
So you don't damage the relationship by forcing a bad compromise.
Exactly. Sometimes agreeing to disagree respectfully is the win-win move long term. It preserves trust.
And trust.
Yeah.
That sounds like habit 5 territory.
Definitely. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. This is maybe the biggest communication shift.
Because most people listen.
How did he put it?
They listen with the intent to reply, not to understand. We're formulating our response while the other person is still talking.
Guilty as charged sometimes.
We all are. The key is empathic listening. Like a doctor diagnosing before prescribing. Really try to see the world through their eyes, their paradigm.
That makes deposits in the emotional bank account.
That's the metaphor, yeah. Understanding, keeping promises, apologizing sincerely, these build trust. Huge deposits.
And with high trust, you can achieve. Habit 6, synergize. This is where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. 1 + 1 = 3, or 10, or 100.
It's not just compromise, right? It's something new.
Totally. Synergy happens when you genuinely value the differences between people. Those different perspectives, when combined with high trust and communication, can lead to amazing third alternatives, solutions no one thought of initially, creative cooperation.
Wow. Okay, habits 1 through 6. That's a powerful sequence. What's left?
The one that makes all the others possible long-term. Habit 7, sharpen the saw.
Renewal. Taking care of the asset you.
Exactly. It's balanced self-renewal across 4 dimensions. You need to invest time daily, or at least regularly.
What are the 4 again?
Physical exercise, nutrition, rest. Spiritual connecting with your values, meditation, nature. Mental reading, learning, writing, and social emotional, making those emotional bank account deposits. Practicing habits 4, 5, and 6.
It's that quadrant 2 activity again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Important, not always urgent.
Covey called it the daily private victory. Spending even an hour a day on renewal isn't something you don't have time for. It's something you don't have time not to do if you want to sustain effectiveness.
It really ties everything together into an upward spiral. Proactive mastery, effective relationships, constant improvement.
It's a framework for a principled life.
So thinking about all 7 being proactive, starting with the end in mind, putting first things first, thinking win-win, understanding first, synergizing and sharpening the saw. If you had to pick just one to focus on right now, which one do you feel would make the biggest immediate difference in your life, starting today?
That's the key question Covey leaves us with, and his final thought is really inspiring. Living these habits helps you live life in crescendo. The idea that your best work, your greatest contribution, is always still ahead of you. These habits provide the path.
Fantastic. A lot to think about there. This has been a really insightful deep dive.
Always a pleasure. Keep sharpening that saw.
I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. What book do you think we should tackle next?
Drop your suggestions in the comments below. I can't wait to see them.